Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to come on in the group live and stream Zoom live so I could share my screen. And I can't figure out how to do it. And I've got a call in about half an hour. I bet everyone's going crazy because it's Black Friday. Or have you not got any deals going on today? People have are looking at things a little bit different today. I've put my first ever Black Friday deals out. I'm not really promoting them all that much, so I'm not sure if they're gonna go anywhere. But I'm okay. I'm all right with that. Got some really good deals going on. But if you know, if oh God, a message comes through, sorry. If I'll see what happens, I'm putting it out to the universe. One of the deals though is really important for you guys that are in here. So you've all shown interest in hosting retreats. And ages ago now, it feels like I put a post out to sort of say, is anyone interested in hosting retreats? And all of you responded. And I've not kept up with this group because it's not a main area of business for me. But because I've got a Black Friday deal that's connected to travel that's going to help you guys, I thought I'd just pop this in the group. Like I say, I wanted to go live and stream this live into the group. Didn't work out like that, so I recorded it. And you're watching back the recording. But please comment below if any of this results in any questions that you've got for me. Ask questions below. Come speak to me direct. Inbox me. Email me if you want to, info.pftm@gmail.com. Anything that springs to mind when you're watching this, please come and ask me because the Black Friday deal that I have going on will give you the fee back in January for you becoming a business partner with my travel club. So just to refresh your memory a little bit, um, I run a travel club, a platform that gives you access to up to 70% discounts, occasionally more, depending what part of the membership you're using. It's a month by month subscription, there's no contract, and it gives you access to better than agent rates for your hotels and resort stays. And I have been in this business for 6 years. I've saved over £11,000 traveling with my 4 kids, paid a fraction of that. I mean, this year alone, I think I've been away 4 times. I've probably spent what, £300-400 thinking about it. I've not got the figures in front of me because that's not what I was going to talk about. I've probably spent about 400 quid and I have saved in the region of almost 2 grand. And that's how powerful this travel club is. So, what I tend to do is share it with other families because I've got 4 kids. I'm on my own with 4 kids. If it wasn't for this club, then I wouldn't be able to go on the trips that I do with my kids. I've took my kids away abroad twice this year. And I've been abroad on a solo trip and we've been for weekends away and stuff. So the reason that I'm sharing, if that's of interest on its own, come speak to me because I can help you. But the reason that I've put this group together is because if you're hosting or you want to host retreats, you can use this platform for that as well. And not only does this platform give you an income from it, you can get paid every single day. You can get bonuses every single week and every month from this. I'm in that position right now. I get paid daily from what I do with this club. While I've been abroad with my kids and while I've been on my solo trip, I got paid every single day and then every week, and I got extra bonuses each month. Um, but on top of that, or aside from that, if that's not an area that you want to consider, you can actually earn an income through your retreats. And I'm going to show you and share. I've done this before with looking at Finland, and I'm still going to look in the European area to see what we can find for next year. And there's a reason that I'm doing this today. partly because of the Black Friday deal, because if you join as a business owner and you start to use this as a business, I will pay you the partnership fee, which is £60. I'll pay that back to you in January. That is part of my Black Friday deal. And that deal carries on until the end of December. Um, but the reason it's important to consider it right now is because when you're using your membership and when you're wanting to book those retreats that we've talked about before, which I'm going to show you again, you're actually accruing points for you to redeem on the cheapest travel that there is, on the cheapest hotel and resort stays. So every time you pay your subscription is basically transformed into travel points. And when you have a platinum travel subscription, which is the highest one you get 270 points every single month. And over time, obviously, that 270 accumulates over the months and it gets to a point where you've got quite a lot. Now, they can accumulate for 2 years before they start to disappear. So you can redeem them anytime within 2 years. Obviously, you've got to redeem them well before then because you want to go on holiday or you want to do a retreat. But we give a basic guideline of 5 months, before you will see the maximum discount. So you don't have to wait then to take travel. You can use there's lots of different elements with your membership. So you can use your membership whenever you choose to. But because you're looking at retreats, I'm looking at this from a business perspective as well. And if you're wanting to book a really affordable retreat that's going to bring you a return on your investment straight off, this is going to be the best way to do it. So after 5 months of having your membership, you're in a position where you've got the highest possible discount through your membership, which is bloody awesome. Because when you look at the prices that we have available, if you can imagine, now I'm going to share my screen and it's going to work beautifully, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. I'm going to share my screen here. And this is our getaway platform. And this is where, when those points have been accumulating over those 5 months, so it's 270 times 5. I've got my calculator here, and that is 270 times 5. You're looking at 1,350 points that you can redeem against what you're going to see in a moment. And let's have a look at Europe. I'm not going to, if you want to look at this yourself, come and speak to me because I'll show it you. And I'll show you in real time. We can go where you want to go. I'm literally doing this just so that you get in. I won't choose January. Just so you're getting an idea of where you could be in 5 months. So if we think about where we're at now, we're in November. So December, January, February, March, April. Let's go for April, which is Easter. If you wanted to do an Easter retreat, this would be a perfect time. And this is the perfect time to get your membership. This is the point I'm making. If you're wanting to take advantage of the offers, and you'll see the prices in a second, so please stay with me. If you're wanting to take advantage of this and you want to do it by Easter, this is what you need to be coming to me and starting with your membership now, so you can leave it going in the background. You can use it if you want to, that's fine. And we need to have a chat about that. You can use it at any time you want to. But if you want it ready for your retreats for next year, now is the time to start accessing it and getting those points accumulating. So I've only left it at 2 adults. So it says, I mean, this is for if you wanted to go traveling and you wanted to do Italy, that's for 7 nights. This is just an example. This isn't an example for a retreat necessarily, but that's for 4 people. I mean, you could do a mini retreat there, couldn't you, in Italy? It's for 4 people. It's not going to cost you anything for 4 people at the beginning of April when you have a platinum membership. So you can see here it's 1,450. After 5 months, you're going to have 1,350. So what I'm going to do is just reduce it down, or you can go for 6 months and then you'll have this covered. So our price is 0. Points applied 1,450. Remember, they're accumulating every single month when you pay your subscription. Taxes and fees that every single hotel and resort has is 59.93. That's not per person. That's for everyone that's there. And it said it was for 4 people, didn't it? So as I've mentioned, over a period of 5 months, you would have 1,350 points. So let's reduce that. And let's say that you wanted to get going, you wanted to get it booked. 1,353 is close enough. It's going to cost you £10 for that. I know it's not necessarily a retreat that you'd be looking to do, but it's just to give you an example of the kind of price points that we're looking at when it comes to the accommodations that we've got available. If you wanted to go for the full 1,450 points, then you're looking at 6 months. So you'd be looking at May next year that you would start to use that. So just bear that in mind. Now I'm going to go back and we're going to have a look now. Excuse me, at some places that are for more people. I wondered where that was. Salford Hall. I've never heard of that in my life. I don't think it's near me though. I'm from Salford, but that's not something I've ever heard of. Right, let's put the maximum in, which is 8. Let's update that. So 8 adults. Let's see what's available for 8 adults. So remember, if you've seen my previous videos, my kind of feeling around this is that you would have you and maybe one other that would be the facilitators of this retreat. And you would have 6 other people that could be paying anywhere from £500 to £1,000. When I've done research, and I will do another video on this actually, showing you the research that I've done for retreats that are abroad, because people charge anything for, I mean, 500 is very, very cheap, and you don't find many of them that snapped up really quick. But you could charge £500, you could charge 1,000. It's entirely up to you what you're charging for people to come to your retreat. But if you have 6 people that are paying that, and you are paying, excuse me, £70 for 7 nights in Finland, it might not be a resort that you want to go to in Finland, but this is just to give you an idea. You've got that £70. It's a full kitchen. Let's have a quick look at the location. So there's lakes around. It'll be snowy, would it, in April? It'd just be thawing. It'd be beautiful. Northern Lights, I think, are around in April in Finland. And with the taxes and fees, you're looking at £135 for the week. Now, if you've got 6 people, so don't include yourself and the other facilitator. If you've got 6 people paying £500 for this, you've got £3,000 in the bank, minus your 135.70. You've got £2,860 plus to sort out food, activities. Now, if you are someone that, excuse me, that's done retreats before, or you've done retreat days, and you can very easily get all of that on a budget. You can get the things done, and you can make a beautiful experience for people, and you can do it on a budget. You don't have to do it on a budget, but you've got that budget to play with when you're looking at doing retreats in this way. Does that make sense? I'm hoping it does. Please comment and let me know if it does. And let me know if you've got any questions as well, because I would love to be able to answer them, even if it's not live in this video. Excuse me, I can come back to you whilst you're commenting on the post. Let's have a really quick look at somewhere else, somewhere different. So I went with Finland because I want to go there and I want to text some people there. Because I want to see the northern lights. I like the cold, I like the snow, and I like that kind of place, but not everybody does. So I've just had a quick look at Mexico. So if Mexico is somewhere that you've thought of, or even if it's somewhere that you've not thought of having a retreat, it's still somewhere in the world that's very, very beautiful, much warmer than Finland. But look at the prices that we have. So if you're looking at Playa del Carmen, so that's one location. Let's have a look. People pay thousands to go to Mexico and they're coming to your retreat. I mean, have a play around with these ideas. That's still for 8 people. There's 3 bathrooms, there's 2 bedrooms. There will be amenities. I'm not going to go into the details of what's available at these places. We can definitely do that if you want to have a call with me. But just to give you an idea and play around with some prices, there's different dates there and they're virtually all the same price. It should be over £1,000 for this place. And you're going to get it at £461. Now, if will need to check again those taxes. So if we can take a look at that. So you can see here, this would be £461 for the week. You're looking at 1,450 points that you're redeeming. So that would potentially be that 6-month period if you wanted to maximize and have all of your points allocated to this particular trip, but that's okay. Taxes and fees are £96.82. That's for 8 of you. It's not each, it's for 8 of you. And the total cost would be £557.97, so £558 to stay for a week in Mexico and host a beautiful retreat in a beautiful location. Flights are not included with this, and that is quite typical of people that provide retreats. They don't necessarily provide those flights. It's quite unusual for them to do that. What they can provide are the transfers. We allow for that. So this price doesn't include transfers, but there's a way to find transfers at least 50% discount to everything else that's online and out there. So you've got everything covered. And people will pay a lot of money to go to Mexico. And all you're paying for 8 people to go is £558. It's pretty powerful, isn't it? If you let that sink in and just let that kind of play around in your head a bit. I mean, depending on how you go about things like this, ask your guides, talk to your team and find out, is this worth taking a look at? And it's more than likely they'll say, absolutely, yes, it is. Because there's 2 ways you can play this. There's 2 ways you can do this. And I know everyone in this group is really passionate about delivering incredible experiences and sharing and educating on the things that we do as holistic practitioners. I know that. So that goes, I don't even need to say that. But there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can either be known or become known as the person that offers retreats in beautiful places like Mexico. We'll look at other places soon as well. I'll go live again, or I'll go on Zoom again if you want to jump on it. And I will have a look at some other locations in the world. But we've got Mexico. I think I looked at the USA last time. I can't remember now. We've looked at Europe, Finland. I think there was somewhere in the Canaries as well at one point. Regardless, you've got a beautiful place, a beautiful location that's really affordable for you to book for 8 people. You can either become known as the person that offers retreats beautiful retreats in beautiful locations at affordable prices, or you can become known as the retreat queen, if that's what you want to be known as, for hosting in some incredible locations in the world. Either way, you're going to win. Either way, you're going to win. And you can still have competitive prices compared to everyone else out there because you are getting your original price at such a low price. Couple of key things to remember. Not every, I mean, you would be crafting this and making it your own. Not everyone wants to do that. I mean, I'm bloody excited about that because I like things to be my I like things to be mine, if you know what I mean. I like to do when I do things like this that are a big deal. I like to know what I am providing and the energy that I'm putting into it. But not everybody wants to do that. There are places out there that specialize in just doing retreats and everything's there ready to go. And all you need is you to go and sort of deliver the stuff that's there. And that's also fine. That's not what I'm offering though. What you would do is you would be crafting that retreat to work in the way that you want it to work. I'm offering that sort of bridge that is going to get you an affordable retreat location. But it's up to you to put the retreat together. Now, it's not a massive retreat. If you're looking for a massive retreat with 30, 40 people, it's not what I'm offering. But it's worth bearing in mind that you can really personalize this to how you want it, and you can make it memorable, and you can make it quite intimate because it is only a small maximum is 8 that we've got available. There are some available for 12 people, but they're few and far between, and I don't want to mislead you in that way. I would aim for a retreat for 8 people using this platform. um and what was I going to say? Yeah, I would just you can make it very personal to the people that you're inviting that are coming along. Um, I've seen retreats. I've been on a few day retreats. I've been on a retreat as well. And the host was really available to me. She was just there, slept in like the same room. We were together for the whole time of the retreat. It was absolutely amazing. And I got to know some beautiful people. But some retreat hosts prefer to take some time away from their what would you call them? Not candidates, what would you call them? Attendees. And they keep that very separate. So they go and they deliver what they're delivering, and then they go off and spend some time on their own. And that's absolutely fine as well. Um, Potentially, that's not really something that you could do if you're sharing accommodation with in this way. So bear that in mind. There's all these different factors. What I would say that you do is just have a think, talk to your guides, talk to your team, and have a think about, from the information that I'm sharing and the price points that I'm sharing, how could you craft the perfect retreat? So the perfect retreat in the world would probably be on Necker Island with everything done, and all you do is turn. I mean, it wouldn't be for me to be fair, but some people's is you turn up, you be that absolutely beautiful, wonderful, amazing you, and you do your thing, and then you go off and kind of do whatever you want to do, and that's all good. Maybe that's someone's ideal idea of a retreat. That's not what I'm offering. Yeah, I've not got Necker Island. We do have discounts for Necker Island actually, um, elsewhere in the membership, but that's not something that I can do. But if you want to really get down with the people and you want to be in the thick of it with them and you want to have this experience alongside them, I mean, that's me. I'm up for that. I want to deliver my thing, but I want to be there if you're triggered. I want to make sure that I am holding this space this week, this however long I decide for this place to be. and I'm holding you for the whole time I'm there, um, which works perfectly for me. Does it for you? So have a think about all these things. And could it, if it doesn't, could it, considering the prices that we're looking at? Yeah. So just have a think about it. I've got another call very, very soon, so I'm going to have to go. But I hope you're doing well, and I hope Black Friday is very good to you. And I will speak to you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Drop your questions below. Come speak to me direct. All of you know me, all of you are connected to me, and all of you I hold very dear because I know that you're all very knowledgeable and experienced in the things that you do. And I know that you will and are delivering incredible things. So let's do it. You know what? Let's just bloody do it. Come and speak to me. I'll see you soon. Bye.